What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video, I'm going to be continuing my level 1 to overpowered level 8 playthrough. In the previous video, I did, what did I do? I farmed for some Lyudas. So now we have brand new Lyudas, and we can attempt to farm Hyperius and Master Gi in this episode, perhaps, if we find a sticky longbow singularity grenade. Unfortunately, I did sell the one that I had not too long ago, and the game's kind of stingy with those. One place where I think we'll be able to find some, though, is the Marcus's Mercenary Day DLC, and so that's where I'm going to be headed right now. So, off to that Marcus Mercenary shop here. And we're going to do this because this will not only give me an opportunity to get this sticky longbow singularity grenade that I need for both Hyperius and Gi. I guess technically for Hyperius I don't need it to be sticky, but for Gi I do. And so, we'll go ahead and look through some stuff and everything, but chances are we will find one by the end of this because we're going to end up killing the snowman quite a bit. We'll also try to make it to level 59 before the episode's over. Marcus is eventually going to open the gate for us here, and that'll be wonderful. Now we're going to run through here and see what we find. Now this DLC is pretty enjoyable. It's, fairly short like all the headhunters are. But this is one of the better headhunters for sure. If I had to rank them, I would go the Moxie's Valentine's Day first as the best one. This one probably is the second. And then I would put the Craw one as third, the Halloween one as fourth, and the Turkey one as just an absolute abysmal disgrace. That is one of the worst DLCs I've ever bought. Anywho, let's come up here and get ready to fight this badass one, yeah? Perfect. We saved our kunai for these guys even, so neato. A couple more of them here. Oh, they spawned some little ones too, huh? That's neat. Alright, so now that we have an on-level gun, it is a lot better for killing things. Oh, there's one more still? These guys are pretty good at obscuring their friends after they die. They're sometimes hard to actually hit what you're actually looking for. So, if I remember correctly, we will have some good opportunities to level up in this particular DLC. Or, level up once. But everything does give me some decent experience. The quest that we're actually doing, the Get Frosty quest, by the time we turn it in, I believe grants a significant amount. Obviously, Frosty himself grants a significant amount. And these guys here, they aren't totally slacking. I mean, those are very easy kills, and, we're progressing a little bit. You see our experience bar growing there. Alright, now that we have the killer bonus, these guys don't stand a chance. Okay, investigating the furnace here, I'm not exactly sure how many kills of Sir Tinder Snowflake it's going to take to level us up, but it'll be some amount. Happy it's Friday. Good stuff. Alright, so let's go investigate over here. There will be some snowmen that will be doing some thinking. I think this is the one that goes live first. We'll check. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. So they're all dead. It'll be interesting to see how much money we get to at the end of this episode. I guess we started with somewhere around 15.7 million. Probably a little under that because that's what I'm at now. But yeah, somewhere around 15.7 million. It'll be interesting to see how much we get to, after we kill everything. So I'm just dragging this guy along right now, kind of limping him until I can get to the next enemies. But at the same time, hitting him with my corrosive rifle so that we maintain critical ascension without losing it as we come over here and get ready to kill this thing. Perfect. Alright, so definitely need to knock off this dude's helmet and kill him. Perfect. And now the little midget, he can come with me a little ways. Still, Just kind of popping critical hits on him as I backpedal towards the next enemy so that we don't lose critical ascension. Okay, so these guys should be spawned down here at this point. I'm a little bit low on ammo, but we're going to kill very quickly. So we should not run out of ammo, basically. Oh my gosh. If I keep missing shots, we're going to run out of ammo, though. Oh well. Game felt generous enough to give me with a little bit, so that's good. Okay. Quit moving. There we go. Okay, so now we need to get up to the next guys as soon as possible so that we can utilize some of this critical ascension for this fight as well. I find the act of balancing critical ascension to be very, very fun. Alright. So, we stopped the car thief. That's good. And now, the bandits are going to fight him, perhaps? I don't know. Or, I guess I killed him. So, no, they're not going to fight him. There we go. Finally got that guy killed. Doing some bad aiming here. We still have a decent amount of critical ascension, though. Changing elevation got me. Okay. Alright, is there anything still out there? Yes, there is. Perfect. Now we're doing okay. We'll kill this last enemy, one-shot style, and then we'll get ready to shoot the ice. Yeah. Perfect. So Marcus will eventually tell us to pull this little switch, and we will. And then we'll also check these chests back here. Alright, so Marcus has hatched his cunning plan, and we're going to pull this. It's weird that he has to finish his whole little monologue there before you can pull that switch. I don't necessarily see why that's a good thing. I can't believe that didn't open. Alright. So she'll say that you need to follow the train. You really don't. The enemies will start spawning when you get up there, so keep that in mind, I guess. Alright, got everything we need. And then we'll come over here and we'll kill some things down yonder. So, once we go back up there, then some snowmen will spawning, and then there will also be some humanoid enemies spawning. We'll try to do some creative things with critical ascension there, and that should be fun. Right now, though, we're coming down here into this little frozen ice pond or waterfall area, because I got a good gun here in normal mode. Obviously, that's no guarantee that we'll get anything useful here, but, you know, it's a red chest. It's a great opportunity to get all my ammo up prior to the upcoming fight, so, you know, that's good. The upcoming fight has quite a few enemies. Don't want to enter it being low on ammo. At the very least, these guys will give some experience as well, you know. Perfect. Okay, so now you'll notice as I run over all of these kills, we will go ahead and acquire maximum sniper ammo, so that's pretty neat. And then we also get this red chest, which contains nothing of note for us, unfortunately. Some vendor fodder. I am looking for a new sniper class mod. I would much prefer it to be a blue sniper class mod as opposed to any other. Obviously, eventually we're going to find a legendary sniper class mod and use that, but for right now, I would definitely be benefited by having a +6 headshot, +5 or plus 6 one-shot, 1-kill, plus 5 headshot is actually what I would want. So that would be called a one-shot, 1-kill sniper class mod. So I'm going to waste some ammo here, just because I think it'll be kind of fun. You know, hitting this guy over and over again until he dies with this corrosive Pimpernel. But obviously I don't want to die, so be a little bit careful on that, I guess. I like how he threw that thing directly backwards. That's always interesting. Okay, so we've killed that guy, and that's good. And now there will be some more snowmen spawning. Some more. So he'll keep throwing these snowballs that contain our enemies in them, eventually. Just trying to get up to a couple more stacks before the humanoid enemies spawn, which is very soon. Okay. So there should be some humanoid enemies spawning. Oh no. Still these. That's okay. We'll definitely be ready for the humanoids when they spawn, though. Okay, so here they probably come. Throw a preemptive slag, or not slag, but preemptive transfusion, just in case anything decides to get a little bit wicked on me. Okay. So that's why it's a benefit to have critical ascension, obviously. Come here, bro. So, some more snowmen now. Probably more snowmen yet. Or humanoids. One of the two. Shouldn't have killed that snowman so fast. All right. Hey, don't do that. Okay. So now the train's going to go forward, and that'll be good. See if we can't jump on it here, yeah? Now we'll just ride it forward for a little bit. Okay. So we're doing well. I mean, we're going to get to Frosty here eventually, or Sir Tinder Snowflake, I guess he's called. And that'll be good for us. We need to jump off here, actually. Marcus will eventually tell us to dump the coal. And then just a few minutes after he finishes saying dump the coal, he'll conclude with the rest of his monologue here, and then we'll eventually be able to actually dump the coal. It's weird that he does give you an implicit direction, and you still can't do it until he finishes saying his other stuff. Alright, so that's going to come over here. They're going to drop it in the coal chute. It'll get into the furnace here. We'll close it, turn it on, and then we'll run down and speak to this little guy.
Now, let's get the power back on.
Okay.
All right, now let's get out of here.
So, we're going to go talk to Tiny Timmy, Small Timmy now, and that'll be good. We'll just run right past him.
I guess they won't be stealing the guns.
All right. So, candy canes all around. This is a pretty looking map, obviously. Still opening all of these chests. Why not?
Yeah, I guess.
Fire Vladoff rifle there. Probably not a terrible weapon.
The giant snowman and kill him. It'll be a mercenary day.
All right. So, didn't have what we needed there. We definitely want to sell all this crap so that we can pick up stuff that is going to be dropped by Sir Tinder Snowflake. That looks like we're good there. I think we'll be more than adequately prepared for the fight. Now that I have Death Blossom, it may be tempting to use Deception prior to him becoming vulnerable. That way we can have that plus 80% damage for the very start of the fight. However, I kind of like to save Deception until he kind of charges at me. That way I can use it to escape, you know? And I think that that's probably best. Timmy has to go on this huge, I don't know exactly what to call it. It is ridiculous. Dissertation, basically. It's almost as if they had him read the entirety of War and Peace forwards once, and then had him do it backwards again before this particular fight could start. And then they put in the middle half of each of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the upcoming The Winds of Winter. And combined, that's about how long it takes until this fucking boss fight starts. Shit drives me nuts. Oh well. Pretty soon we'll be able to actually fight this enemy, and that'll be grand. It looks as if the Wyuta is going to kill him. So that's good. So he'll die. We'll get some experience for this, obviously. He'll explode. Neat. Alright, so we got some iridium from that. Looks like we also got a purple melee shield here. Ooh. A very, very good absorb shield there. So right away we replace our absorb shield first thing from the snowman here. So that's very good. That's why we farmed this guy. That is most excellent. Okay. We'll just pick the rest of this stuff up for vendor fodder. And now we'll get on out of here. That's pretty good. Always good to get a massive shield upgrade like that. Still trying to get to 100 iridium as well, I guess, so that I can max out my grenade SDUs. And that'll be wonderful. Okay. So, let's sell this. These couple class mods, these couple shields and grenades. Okay, perfect. So, I guess Marcus's deal there will refresh in just a moment. That says 2 minutes and 54 seconds left, I think. But that was now 10 seconds or so ago. Anyway, we're going to have to, you know, turn this quest in and then pick up the quest for the presents. And that'll be good. Yeah, see, this quest gives 50,000 experience. That's pretty good. This next quest gives a significant amount in its own right, but not nearly as high, obviously. Okay. So, we are looking for a better sniper class mod. It's the one that kind of looks like a camo. And so we'd definitely see it if it was here, but it's not here yet. Theoretically, we could find a nice stockpile relic for grenades or sniper ammo. That'd be neat. Now we need to go place all these presents. Neat. And I can also hit up the vending machine as I pass here so that I have space to pick stuff up, you know, as we progress through here. And we can sell even more stuff that way. We're getting damn close to halfway to level 59, and I guess that's pretty good. Unfortunately, it slows down a little bit after this because we're not going to get to hand in that Get Frosty quest again, but that's okay. Longbow shot grenade, We got to keep our eye out for a sticky longbow singularity grenade, though. I would very much like that. I need that to kill Gee. Okay. But we'll get plenty of trains coming through here, obviously. And that'll be good. This guy is obviously very naive. They make that abundantly clear. We're going to come over here and, yeah, put this one down. Then we'll get up top and put the next one as well. So that'll be good. I guess my goal in this episode is to kill Sir Tinder Snowflake until I'm level 59. It'll take some time, but everyone told me that if I turn in this special delivery quest, the one where we kill all of these little guys. Speaking of, I need to put on that, and I need to put on this. And now we're ready to fight them. Alright, so what I've noticed about them before is that if you slag them or attempt to slag them too early, they will end up unable to be slagged. Oh, wow, that was fun. Wrong weapon there. Alright, so I'm just trying to stand somewhere where I don't think their rockets will absolutely annihilate me. I don't know. These multiple jet loaders here, that's not the most fun thing to fight for us, but we'll get them all killed. Seems that there are a couple more flying around. They'll land eventually. Alright, let's kill this guy, huh? Oh, look, and see, he lands and he loses slag, and then I guess he can't be slagged after that? That's bullshit. Whatever. Dead. Dead. Okay, so one down, huh?
Suppose I understand why they wanted us dead. Gingerton is full of X-slabs and...
Between killer and at one with the gun and fast hands, you reload sniper rifles pretty quickly as Zero. I notice that sometimes when I use snipers on other characters, that is definitely something that I miss. It's that ultra fast reload speed. Come on, shield. We just get a new shield and it's not doing near enough. Ooh, it saved me there, didn't it? God. The terrain just completely screwed me. Okay, that's okay. These toy loaders are surprisingly hard. You'll notice that sometimes when Zero sees them, he calls them badasses and stuff. So, they seem to do a significant amount of damage. They're no joke.
fun times we would have had.
Especially since they have a lot less critical hits than regular loaders, but still seem to have every bit of the health and possibly more damage. Ah, shot class mods. See, that would have been really nice if that was 3 sniper class mods, because then there's a good chance we would have got something that we needed. Alright, so I don't want to stand right behind my decoy. That seemed to be my problem last time. Okay, so now we only got one more to kill, and that'll be grand. He'll stop flying eventually, I assume. Okay. So he's dead. We'll pick up the rest of the crap on this train here.
What a splendid day. Your mere presence is my mercenary day gift.
Okay. One more to kill, and then we can go kill the snowman again. And that'll be most excellent. See, there, Zero called him a badass. Which I find to be interesting a little bit. Okay, so one of them's dead. Now I guess the other 2 are jet loaders, unfortunately. So we'll run in circles until they land. Okay. One more. Perfect.
Wonderful, Vault Hunter. Mercenary day is saved. Return to me.
Well, let's go turn this quest in. This will probably put us halfway to level 59.
Huzzah!
Perfect. Now we'll go kill the snowman again. Definitely need to reapply my fire Lyuta for this. And now we can head in there and, you know, melt some snowmen for a minute. I'm not exactly sure how long this episode will take. I think it'll be an appropriate episode length once we make it to level 59. It'll take some time to get there, obviously. Alright, let's see if he has anything. Nope. I was hoping for that, you know, longbow sticky singularity that I've been asking for, but it'll take some time to find it. Shouldn't have sold that one I had, I guess. Okay. Probably be a couple little snowmen here on this pond. I noticed that they just kind of spawn indefinitely, which is kind of funny. That'll be something for us to try to acquire critical ascension off of as we wait for this dude to spawn in, I guess. Dang it. Quit doing that. Oh, there's 2 of them now? Okay. So let's ring these bells really quickly here and not die. Oh, I didn't think he'd be able to throw over his frozen brother there. That sucks. No, this guy is not worth the trouble that he's causing me at all. Now that I think about it. It's like a minuscule amount of critical ascension that we could be working with. He's too accurate with those snowballs. They're too quick. Knew I'd be able to get a quick transfusion there, so that's what I wanted to do. Alright. So that'll be the end of him. We'll get another 19,000 experience here, which I think will put us very close to 60% of the way to level 58, or 59, excuse me. Yeah, perfect. Some more iridium for us, and then obviously we can check the chest again. Sticky lobbed shock transfusion here, so it's a little bit better than what I have damage-wise, but I do like the and fuse time-wise, obviously. But I do like the fact that mine is longbow, so that's a little bit of a situation for me. I guess I'll go with the higher damage one, though. That makes most sense to me. Yeah, that's what makes most sense to me. So higher damage, you know. It'll heal better. And lobbed isn't really that bad, you know. And the lower fuse time's pretty nice, actually. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So, we will sell all of this. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that, even though it's been performing admirably for us for some time now, but it's time to get rid of it. Alright. It'll be interesting, see if the train ends up giving us anything awesome over the next few runs here. I expect it to take probably 6 runs in order to level up, but I'm not entirely certain on that. First thing I'm kind of looking for every time is, so that's sticky lobbed, but I need longbow sticky. What I'm kind of looking for every time is a sniper class mod, and every time that I don't see one, it's kind of disappointing. Okay, lobbed singularity, a diube there, and some other stuff for us to sell. So good stuff. Alright, we're full up, and we're going to save quit now. And now we actually have to start walking back and forth. It takes some time. I wish there was a quicker way to do it, but there's not really, so you know. That's one of the things about both Bunker and this guy. They both require a significant amount of waiting before the fight and, you know, or time after you kill them, too, to even get to loot. You know, Bunker flies off, obviously. The snowman, you have to wait for him to let him pull, or you have to wait for him to let you pull his hat off, and then you have to walk all the way to the train and such. And so they both just take some time, but they're both, you know, good sources of loot and experience for leveling up. So, especially with Zero, whose critical ascension makes quick work of the snowman, and Boar obviously makes quick work of Bunker. So, Zero, I would recommend those two farming places for him, especially since they're also, you know, good places to get good gear as well as experience. So, I'm not entirely certain which one I think's best. I like this guy a little bit more, I guess. The Bunker, it just, yeah, I don't know. It's good too. If you're looking for a sham or you're looking for a bitch, you know, farm the Bunker over this guy. If you're not looking for anything in specific and you're trying to just get a random assortment of items, then maybe this guy's a little bit better. Ooh, I don't know if that ended up being a sticky longbow. We'll find out in a moment. It's not going to be too hard to kill this guy. I hope it puts us close to 70% of the way to level 59. I think we'll be just below 70, though. I think we're getting like 8 or so % each kill. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm guessing somewhere between either 5 or 6 runs to level up. We'll end up seeing if my guesstimate is correct, though. Luckily, we don't have to hear Tiny Timmy or Small Timmy, you know, read the entire Old and New Testament before this guy actually comes into play. And the Quran and any other holy book, the Necronomicon, whatever, I don't care. any book, just he reads that whole fucking thing before he lets you ring those bells. It drives me nuts. Damn, that still hit me, huh? That sucks. Okay. What's cool is that he drops a little bit of gear himself, you know, and I think he usually drops 2 purple items, and then the chest drops good gear as well. So you kind of double up, you know. It's kind of neat. Okay. I think one of my purple items there was used up by a customization item. That's a real kick in the dick. But yeah, so it looks like 8-ish% per kill. More or less a good guess. Sticky, longbow, incendiary, singularity grenade. Yes, that is exactly what I need. So we will put a star on it, and we will not sell it. And that's good. Is there anything in here that beats it, though? No. Okay, so we got a shield. We got the sticky longbow singularity grenade that I need for Hyperius and Key. We do have a better transfusion now, at least damage and fuse time-wise. Maybe not delivery system, but we still have a decent delivery system. Our class mod is really, really aged, and relic... the only relics I really want to use from here on in are stockpile relics and Bone of the Ancients. And I have 2 Bone of the Ancients, but I don't yet have Ooh. So we'll take a look at that in comparison to our other one. But we only need one of them, I guess. Now, that thing just has an awful fuse time. But yeah, we're going to be alright. I need a new sniper relic. Precision and headshot. Why? Why is precision on the fucking sniper class mod, I wonder? It's useless for snipers. Unless you're using the Skull Masher, but for the most part, it's useless. That really sucks. If that was +6 headshot and +5 one shot, one kill, or vice versa, I would be stoked on that. But with it boosting precision, especially as the main stat, it's just a kick in the teeth. That one sucks, so we're going to sell it. Yeah, I would love to find a good sniper class mod, but it seems rare, you know. We'll eventually get the legendary one anyway. Okay. See, that could have been so good if precision was switched with one shot, one kill, but it's gone now. Okay, so this is sticky longbow. This one has a lower fuse time, but this one, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that one. I like the lower fuse time. Be good for fighting Hyperius and such. Okay. I guess I should check here if I really want that class mod, huh? Back on to the enemy here. This one will put us at around 76-ish% of the way to level up, and then it'll be 3 more kills after that, possibly 4. We'll find out. So far, it's going pretty well, though. We haven't had too much trouble with anything. Yeah, we're doing well. Just take some time to walk over there. Got to do a lot of farming to get up to level 72. I guess it's still 14 levels away at this point. But, I mean, we'll work on it. You know, we'll try to figure out a way to level 72. I want to avoid resetting UVHM to get new Pimpernels as long as possible if I can. And that may mean relying on Lyutas and a Slag Pimpernel all the way to level 72. Not that that would be that hard, though. But, you know, just so you know. And then at level 72, we get some Pimpernels, and then we get at least up to OP4 or something like that. And then we could begin working up to OP8 after that. Alright. So, let's see how quickly we can kill the snowman this time. It'll be nice to, you know, see that progress bar down at the bottom. Get up to level 59 eventually. That is the goal at the very least. We'll ring those bells. Yeah, this will be good. Just take some time. That's all. Wish there was a way I could just teleport here, you know. Seems like it'd go a lot quicker. I wish the fast travel was this snowman. So it was fast travel, bells, enemy, fast travel, bells, enemy, just over and over again. That'd be sweet. Instead, they have you walk a bunch. Ugh, that's twice I've done that. Alright, whatever. My weapon kills him so fast, it's not a huge deal. I gotta jump to the side the next time that ball is coming at me. The one he rolls or whatever. Or did he roll or golf that one? I'm not entirely certain. He did something. Alright. Oh, a little bit tired. Long week at work. Well, I say long week. I worked 3 days, you know, I went on vacation and then came back this week. So, I guess really not that long a week at work, but because I was gone, I had a lot of catching up to do. Alright. I don't know why I'm collecting money right now. I don't really need it, but, you know, it's something else to work towards. So yeah, that looks like it got us up to approximately 76% of the way to level 59. If we're assuming that each one gets us approximately 8%, we should be able to go 3 more kills, you know, to get that last 24% that we need in order to level up. But it's kind of hard to, you know that for certain. It may take 4 more kills. And if it takes 4 more kills, that's absolutely fine. That just gives us more chance to get more gear, you know? So, not a bad thing. Alright. As we level up, things do begin to cost more and more, including ammo, so I guess it's good to kind of bolster our money as we progress towards level 72. I am eventually going to need to farm Pete, which will require, unfortunately, playing the Torg DLC, but that's okay. The reason we need to farm Pete, though, is he has a chance to drop an O-negative shield, or not shield, but grenade, and that is probably the best replacement for a longbow slag transfusion at max level, since the longbow slag transfusion is going to be so difficult to farm. Oh, green sniper class mod. See, this is 1 shot, 1 kill. Why couldn't it be blue? And then also include headshot. Oh well. So there's a purple spike shield there. I'm not so inclined to get money right now that I'm going to go into my inventory and drop an inferior item in order to pick up that shield. The difference would be negligible cash-wise, so we're not going to mess with it. No sniper class mod there either. Okay. Definitely don't want to sell our good grenade there. Shields I'm not too worried about. I have a pretty decent shield now. So, I don't know if I'm leaning towards 3 or 4 more kills to close out the episode. I think 3 might get us to level 59, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just do 4 more, right? We'll say we're going to do 4 more whether we level up after 3 or not. So we have 4 more kills in order to finish this episode. On our way right now to get the first. Now, the walk to it is obviously less than enjoyable because there's nothing to do along the way. You just kind of hold forward, you know, whatever you have mapped to forward, and you eventually get there. But I would have loved for the fast travel to be closer to it, you know. All right. Still hoping for that better sniper class mod. I feel like that's one of those items that's just impossible to farm for specifically, which is a good thing that they made the legendary sniper, because we can actually farm tubby enemies for that. But then again, the tubby enemy loot pool is rather large. I don't know where the best place to farm tubbies is. Someone will let me know in the comments, I'm sure. But we will need to farm them eventually for a legendary sniper comm. But then, you know, there are 3 legendary comms that they can drop for every single character. Plus, maybe they can drop the ones from the original game, or the base game. I'm not entirely certain on that, but when you think about it, 6 times 3, that's 18, and I only really want 1 of them. So I would take a legendary killer, don't get me wrong. Hell, I'd take a legendary ninja too. So, but still, 1 out of 6 is kind of what my odds are, and getting the legendary sniper, the one I actually need, is kind of 1 out of 18, and that's even if you get a legendary class mod to drop from them. They could drop anything else, you know. So if you shoot him while he's charging at you here, you can still gain more critical ascension, which is kind of cool. increase your damage, obviously, and not let your stacks fall off while he's charging you. Pretty neat. Not a huge deal, but pretty neat. It is weird that he is entirely invincible while he goes underground. I could understand damage reduction, but I don't truly understand invulnerability. Okay, so we're trying to pick up all this crap, but sometimes stuff gets in our way. Looks like we are indeed going to make it to 100 iridium. They gave me another purple absorb shield here, but that one has an awful recharge delay, so we're going to leave it be. Or not leave it be, but pick it up and sell it, I guess. We're not going to keep it around. Alright, I do think it's going to take 3 more kills to level up anyway, now that I'm looking at how much that one gave us. So yeah, 3 more kills. That's what we need to do in this episode. And there's nothing there for me. SMG ammo, don't need that. Nope. Alright, hopefully the train has something great for us this time. We're only going to see it 3 more times after this. So, let's see, huh? I think this is the Piss Off Express, which is pretty cool. Well, there's a sniper comm. It's blue. Let's see if the game's going to be lame or not. Oh, that's awesome. I would love for headshot and one shot, one kill to be switched, but I'll take it. That lowers our shield significantly, but ups our damage significantly. So that's neat. About time. I'd been working with that one for a while, you know what I mean? So it's good to get it replaced. Alright, not too many more here. I guess we're full on stuff. That's okay. Make sure that we don't need anything that's still there. And then we'll go ahead and save quit and get ready. Okay, this is good. We're getting stuff done. 3 more kills and this episode will be up, so that'll be nice. I guess I don't really need to farm this one for a better class mod now, because I got one. But I could always get the element switched. I could probably buy that fire. It's only 20%. I'm not going to mess with it. If it was purple or something, I'd buy it back, I guess. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that level 30 deadly sniper that I'd been using forever. We replaced it with a superior deadly sniper, so that's good. Perfect. So now we've got a better shield, a better class mod, and we're getting pretty damn close to leveling up. We also got a better grenade. So the only thing we didn't replace in here was relic, and like I said, we're only really going to be using Bone of the Ancients and stockpile relics, so it would be rare for us to find a all sniper rifle or sniper rifle and grenade stockpile relic. The rest stuff I'm not really worried about, obviously, but those 2 stockpile relics might come in useful at some point. Anywho, getting closer to the boss now. Like I said, 3 more runs, and that'll be the end of the episode. I wish this didn't take so long to walk over here, but it does. It takes a very long and arduous amount of time, it seems like, just to get to this boss. They do that also to a lesser extent than this with the dragons, the Dragons Raid boss. I don't really see a point in putting the fast travel so far away from the enemies. It just seems like that would discourage, you know, legitimate farming. Like, first of all, legitimate farming is mind-numbingly irritating at times, but to add a walk in front of it, you know, like, why? It only seems to discourage this type of behavior that we're currently exhibiting. Be a while until this dude spawns in again. Like I said, we have lower shield now, but we did gain 2 extra points to headshot, which, you know, they make a difference. And we gained higher boost to passive sniper rifle gun damage and sniper rifle critical hit damage. And, you know, headshot does, or one shot, one kill does a little bit more damage as well. So, all good stuff going on. Upped our DPS and up our defense. That's neat. Alright. What? Is he not dead or something? Alright, that one should put us up above 90%, but I think it'll put us at a place where if we got one more kill, it wouldn't level us up, you know? We're going to be just a bee's dick away after our next kill.
Nice.
Okay, now we're good. Hopefully the train gives us something good, you know, in these last 3 little train exhibits, I guess, because we're going to see it once here, then we're going to do another one that will get us to 58.9, you know, and 58.99, I guess. And then we'll get the one that will actually get us up to level 59. So that'll be good. I'm just going to sell it. No, I'll use it. I'll use it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, like I said, I worked some long hours on the last 3 days of this week, so a little bit tired now, but we're okay. The Piss Off Express. That's a pretty good name for a train. I don't plan to own any trains one day, but that's a decent name for a train. Okay. Ooh. Why does it have to boost precision, though? Ugh, if it was... Oh, well. What else do we have? I'd be pretty stoked about that Rakel if I hadn't just got a better corrosive Lyuta. Hey, that's 100 iridium. That's nice. We can buy that next grenade SDU. Okay. So now I think we got everything we can hold. Let's go ahead and sell some stuff. And this will be good. After this, we are only going to have to kill him 2 more times. 2 more times, so that's good. He's obviously not posed too much of a threat for us as of yet, but we could always end up with a bad behavior run that could end our, you know, good streak here, but hopefully that doesn't occur. Perfect. Okay. Like I said, I expect this to almost fill our experience bar here, but not quite. I expect it to be almost entirely blue in that last little tenth of the bar there, but it won't get us to 59. We'll be so close, but not there yet. I guess theoretically we could farm this guy or Gettle and Mobley or Bunker just straight to level 72, but that'd get a little bit boring. We're going to figure something out. You know, like I said, we have to unlock Pete eventually as well in order to look for an O negative and acquire Seraph Crystals in order to buy an antagonist shield. Those are things we'll need before the Digistruct Peak challenge. And obviously after the Digistruct Peak challenge as well. Alright, nothing here for me except for vendor fodder. And that's alright. That's actually where we pulled our sticky longbow grenade, though. So that's kind of a chest that's worth checking, especially since it's on the way. And especially when you're trying to gain money, it's a chest to pick up as well. Just, you know, free vendor fodder, really. Okay. Getting closer and closer to these bells here. Again, ever thankful that we don't have to listen to Timmy every time. That would definitely probably dissuade me. Definitely, probably. I would say it's likely that that would dissuade me from farming this guy repeatedly like this. If I had to hear him every time, it would really start to wear on me. Alright, come on up, Tinder Snowflake here, and we'll kill you. Some preemptive health trails there. Smart, because I needed them. Alright. Now he dead. And we'll get him. I knew one was about to be spawning. I guessed wrong, though. So like I said, so very close, but not quite. Okay. Is there anything else that needs picking? I don't think so. Yep, so the next kill, I think it will get us to level 59, obviously. So that'll be good. Okay. Perfect. We're up above 28 million at this point. That's pretty crazy. We're probably going to get close to 30 after these next 2 train runs. Probably above it, actually. So that's pretty neat. Over 30 million. I think that's roughly double what we started the episode with. Hoping for something good. We'll see, though. I don't see anything that immediately sticks out to me here. Except for this blue sniper comm. No, it's green and it's tranquil. Oh, that sucks. That one's green too, I think. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. Here we go. Blue sticky longbow slag transfusion. It's got a fuse time. It has less child grenades than the one we have, but it's slag. I'm going to switch out for it. We'll keep the other one around in case I notice that the slag one's not healing well enough for me. But it's slag, so definitely a good thing to have. Okay. That's pretty good. Gave us another option there at grenade. Slagging things is good. I'm a fan at the very least. Melee damage, shock damage, Malawan, Okay, so that's already starred, so that's good. We'll have to star our new one here in a moment as well. And star that. Alright. This will be the last kill. As always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. Otherwise, please come back to my videos either way. But if you don't want to, that's fine as well. Okay, so we're going to come up here, and we're going to get to the frozen pond again. And that'll at least be the last time in this episode. I'll probably get that open Pandora's boxes before too long here. There's another step made towards it. 0.4% of the final leg complete, I guess. Okay. I thought I'd be able to jump that high. I wasn't. Okay, so we've had a pretty good episode gear-wise. Not the best, but pretty damn solid. Can't complain about that. And we're going to end up leveling up here, so this is good stuff. We got our sticky longbow singularity so that we can take out both Hyperius and Guy in an upcoming episode as well. That'll give us some Seraph Crystals and some experience, but I think we'll farm Pete for the majority of our Seraph Crystals because that gives us an opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 technically, since we'd also be farming for experience, though I am not entirely sure how much experience he does give. But, like I said, we would be farming for Seraph Crystals, which would allow us to buy an antagonist shield, and we would be farming for a slag longbow O negative from Pete himself. Max child grenades, lowest fuse time possible, I guess. But that's just because finding an actual purple longbow slag transfusion with a 0 fuse time would just be absolutely impossible. And that's kind of sad, because that particular piece of gear makes the game much more enjoyable to play, but it's an item that you can't farm a specific enemy from, or for. So, like, farming this guy who has a chance to drop purple items, and the train having purple items after killing him, might be one of the best ways to even look for that longbow slag transfusion grenade. And even that is not an ideal solution. Alright, so let's put our point into Killing Blow here. And that's good. Cool. Some people were asking how I plan to finish the tree. I might have talked about this earlier in the video, but I'm going to use my next points to max Killing Blow, and then Grim, and then I will put 1 point in Execute, and then I'll throw the remaining 4 in Follow Through as I level up to level 72. I don't know if I sold enough stuff there. I did not. Let's sell some stuff. I just looked at the stuff that was for sale like an idiot.
Get your health and shields right here.
Okay. Oh no. Can't sell that thing. That'd be really bad. Perfect. We'll hop the gate or little wall here. This will be the last time that we get to see the train in this episode, so I'm hoping for something really good here. We'll see. Huh. Don't really see anything special on this particular platter. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one to end on. All things considered. But whatever, it's just vendor fodder. Nothing too wrong with that, I guess. Okay. Cool. So let's save quit. Let's go back to Sanctuary. Let's sell this crap, and then we'll buy that grenade SDU, and then we'll figure out what to do in the next episode, obviously. Continuing on our way up to level 72. Take some time to get there, though. Alright. You know I mentioned it a few minutes ago, though, but as always, guys, I do thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I went the wrong way to Crazy Earl. But whatever, we'll sell this crap here. Alright, so now we sold all our stuff. We're up above 31 million. Approaching 32 million at 31.57. That's pretty good. We'll get our grenade SDU, and that will be where we save quit. One more time, guys, thanks for watching, and I do hope to catch you next time. I'll go ahead and show this, obviously, and then we'll save quit. So this is the end. Hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.